Tony, Tommy. Egan. Hello, welcome to Bowman Scout Day here at the Topps Amateur Showcase. Before full game action gets underway tomorrow, today pitchers will be given the opportunity to show their stuff in bullpen sessions and attempt to demonstrate some athleticism in the obligatory 60-yard dash. All players will be graded by scouts in attendance with the standard 20 to 80 scale. They'll be looking for solid pitch command and the overall effectiveness of a pitcher's repertoire. Good luck to all the prospects as the first-year player draft approaches. And now, MLB The Show's special coverage of the annual 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase is on the air. Today, we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects representing the East. And we'll also give you a quick look at our two starting pitchers as you see their numbers right there. Richard Hanahan heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off for the West, shortstop, Richard Hanahan.
Hey, nobody away.
And we are underway as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, just to get me over fastball, anything to avoid a 4-pitch walk to start the game.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Olivo moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
Second baseman.
Stepping in, Sean Matos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
And one thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, better off he's going to be.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chu waits on it. 2 down.
Batting third,
Adrian Perez gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Olivo on the move. And that ends the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score. Roberto Castellano makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Come on, guys.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Covey is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Catcher.
At the plate, Nate Madrigal. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, here we go now.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
To what?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaks.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow.
First baseman, Bobby Naylor.
Bobby Naylor into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. In there at the knees, strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied. Kevin Gomez leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. Yeah. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Third baseman
Mariano Zapata digs in here for his first appearance.
Get ahead, stay ahead, buddy.
On the ground to the right side. To his left, Carmona. Throw gets him, 2 down.
batting ninth.
Juan Lopez digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Eastern Prospects win this one 3-2. So long, everybody.
For the East, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 18 runners.
With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central Region. Brian Crow comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Central Prospects. Designated hitter, Brian Crow.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Batting second.
Stepping in, Leo Guzman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to short. This could be 2. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Batting third.
At the plate, Mel Vila. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
One out now.
Here's the 1-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Batting fourth,
Eduardo Rosas takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky, I think you let him throw you one here. He hasn't proven to me that he can find the strike zone yet.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And a split-fingered pitch catches the zone 2-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Olivo giving chase, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there.
3-2.
It's full 3-2. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy, and he is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Hey, get ahead.
Coming to the plate now, Howard McLean, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. In to score the runner from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now 3-1. Luis Aguero is into the box looking to keep this first inning rally rolling.
Well, Matt, nothing better than adding on after a huge hit.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider running away, and then you bust him inside hard on that fastball on the inside corner.
batting seventh, catcher.
Damian Snelling is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
Throw in time and the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors. Robert Russ strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Left fielder.
In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Moving under it, Chu looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Byron Karen.
Byron Karen steps in now. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
First pitch is a slider
Ball
down
one, no
low.
strike.
It's 1-0. 2-0.
Inside.
Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The designated hitter, Brian Crow.
Brian
1-0.
Crow is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
All right, here we go now.
Line drive to center field. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Now batting,
Leo Guzman steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
Hey, two away.
Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang. Mel Vila digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. Flipped out the other way towards short. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder
Eduardo Rosas will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hold it. Eat it.
Now at the plate, Howard McLean, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
That misses. 1-2. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. From his bottom. Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
second baseman
Luis Aguero stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Right there for strike 1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Damian Snelling stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 3 innings complete. So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. Having just completed the first 3 rounds, we will now begin the 4th round. The first pick of the 4th round is officially on the clock. With the first pick of the 4th round, the Philadelphia Phillies select Jonathan Hawk, a starting pitcher from the International Region. With the second pick in the 4th round, the Cincinnati Reds select Kenny Moon, a left fielder from the East Region. With the third pick of the 4th round, the Atlanta Braves select Freddie Bird, a left fielder from the West Region. With the fourth pick in the 4th round, the Oakland Athletics select Vernon Feliciano, a first baseman from the West Region. With the 5th pick of the 4th round, the Milwaukee Brewers select Felipe Santos, a starting pitcher from the International Region. With the 6th pick in the 4th round, the Colorado Rockies select Luis Aguero, a second baseman from the Central Region. With the 7th pick of the 4th round, the Miami Marlins select Jeff Bradshaw, a relief pitcher from the East Region. With the 8th pick in the 4th round, the San Diego Padres select Alfredo Estrada, a relief pitcher from the International Region. With the 9th pick of the 4th round, the Detroit Tigers select Tommy Egan, a starting pitcher from the East Region.
All right, we're making our way through the middle rounds of the first-year player draft now. What do you guys have to say about this most recent selection?
Well, at this point, it's really hard to tell how any of these mid-round picks will turn out. I'm sure some of them will exceed expectations and become productive big leaguers, but most of the time, these guys are likely to be what we call career minor leaguers. Most organizations are looking to fill in the holes.
All right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League action is drawing nearer as we welcome you back to our minor league pregame show with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Tommy Egan is our focus, making his Double-A debut in this one, so this is probably an exciting day for him.
Well, I'm sure it is, but he knows he's got a long road ahead of him to the major leagues. He wasn't a top draft pick, so he likely won't be on the fast track to the show. Unless, of course, he starts really putting up big numbers in the minor leagues. Still, I know this organization has said they were happy to get a chance to draft him, so maybe they feel he could blossom into a solid player someday. Takes a lot of hard work, resiliency, and determination to make it to the big leagues. His journey starts today, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Erie Seawolves and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. does a lot of things right at the plate. Takes the simple approach, and it tends to pay off.
Brandon Klein, a right-hander from the state of Maryland, is on the mound here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, remember, Matty, he's just basically your 3-pitch pitcher. Not going to overwhelm you with a bunch of different pitches, but still good enough stuff to give you problems.
Glenn Davis comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Glenn Davis.
Nope.
First
Ball
offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, both of these teams come into the series riding losing streaks. So the good news, someone's going to get back in the win column here. Other than that, not a whole lot of good to report for either side.
Rosa will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bernard on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out. Number 7 gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
That's
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Corbin Joseph will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Left side. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Number 28 is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting 6, right fielder
Quincy Lattimore will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday.
Ball inside.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Here we go.
Hey. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
You're out, fellas.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Seawolves are out on top, 6. Leading off the inning, Chris O'Brien, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
Plays at first now.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bernard shading to his right. 1 down.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Ozzie Martinez.
Striding into the box, Ozzie Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Out in front of it, strike 1.
All right, come on now.
Well, that's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Now to the plate, Xavier Avery. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Xavier Avery.
In there, no balls and a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
2 down here.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. The Seawolves lead it. Leading off the inning, Glenn Davis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Hit hard towards center, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Digging in to try it again, Rosa. He flew out in his last at-bat. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
First offering on its way.
Hey, come on now.
Number 7 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bernard over to his right, and that retires the side. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Off the inning, Corbin Joseph, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
We got no out.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short.
I got it. Wall.
Nunez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
Number 28 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Boy, we've seen a lot of guys be late on that fastball tonight, and I think that all comes from being a little over-aggressive.
Moya is there, 2 down.
Now batting. Right
At the
fielder,
plate, Quincy Lattimore. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he'll step off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I think he was trying.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Chris O'Brien will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Xavier Avery is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1.
Yeah, let's roll 2 right here.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 2.
0-2.
That misses. 1-2.
The count is
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Glenn Davis will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And he lays off there 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. Too close pitches, too...
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to get... Rosa will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
Number 9. In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Ball 1.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Number 7 steps in now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Here we go, boys.
Hit in the air to center field. Bernard is there. 2 gone.
Now batting,
Corbin Joseph steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, here we go.
That evens it up 1-1.
Ball
2-1. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. Number 28 will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
number 20.
You know, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Ball inside.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Let's go, boys.
Quincy Lattimore stands into the box. He's 0-for-2 so far in this one. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
Hey, nobody went.
A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hit down the third base line. One there.
Out.
On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Chris O'Brien will try it again. 0-for-2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. There's one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here. Xavier Avery will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
All even now, 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. Glenn Davis gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. In there, strike one.
One down now.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
Taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Rosa will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
0-1.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Number 7 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Well, he's had a rough one at the plate in this one, guys, but here's another opportunity to get something going.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Seawolves come out on top, 6-0.